quickly, he's coming round. Harry, are you all right?
What? Where am I? Where's Hagrid? What about Voldemort?
It's all right, Harry. Hagrid's fine. And the Order's put protective charms on the Burrow. We're safe. For now.
I shouldn't be here. I'm putting everyone in danger.
Careful! You can't rush after what you've been through.
Besides, we can't go anywhere till after the wedding.
What wedding?
Bill and Fleur. We would have told you, but you've been sort of unconscious. You'd better get ready, mate.
You can't expect him to go to the wedding like this. Just take your time, Harry. Make sure you're all right.
Ron's right. If I can't go to a wedding, how am I supposed to find the other Horcruxes? Dumbledore's gone. We have to finish what he started. We have to destroy Voldemort.
I've been wondering. Voldemort, you know who, hid his soul in Horcruxes, right? And 2 have been destroyed, right? Do you think he knows that part of him is dead?
I don't care. Let's just find the other 4 and destroy what remains.
Can we talk about this later, please? We shouldn't spoil Bill and Fleur's big day.
What is going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993. I am back here with part 1.2 of my Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows PC gameplay. Of course, this is part 2 of part 1 of Deathly Hallows. So before we get started on this part, just follow up from a disclaimer from the first part of this Let's Play. I ended up cutting out the commentary I used to record for part 1. As I said in the beginning, there's going to be glitches in this game. There's a lot of times where the audio goes out of sync in the cutscenes. And like in the last part, Voldemort was like done. There's like 20 seconds left in the cutscene. Luckily, though, I was able to go into Premiere and like edit the duration, and it came out so good to, you know, become a lot more smoother and match up much better with the audio. So that's what I'm going to do for the rest of the time. The other problem is again, this game you cannot save multiple games. So I cannot like practice this part 1 round and go back and just, you know, do the same part again. No, I'd literally be starting the game completely over. So I played this game a couple times already, so I'm not saying I'm winging it, but I won't be quite as comfortable for part 1. For part 2, though, it's like Prisoner of Azkaban. You can like select like chapters to go back and do each time around. So that one won't be too bad when we get to Deathly Hallows Part 2. In this part, though, again, like, also the first part, though, like I said, it was just I was like a little unclear, as I couldn't remember, you know, how it all goes. Like I said, there are some glitches in parts 1 and 2, but this one is to be more self-explanatory. So I will keep the commentary in this part, which is at the Burrow, and it's at Bill Weasley and Fleur Delacour's wedding. So basically, we're just learning some like the basics in this round. As you saw in the last time, before we move, to aim a spell, you hit the let me start moving first. But there really is no spell aiming, but you just have to just, you know, hit the right mouse button to aim when you cast a spell, and it'll be much easier. But right now, there's nothing to cast so they're not allowing us to. You can, of course, you know, move around like this. But what you can also do is when you're trying to find which way to go. Oh wait!
Blimey! Seems Looney runs in the genes.
Who is that?
Luna's father, Xenophilius. We should say hello. He supported Harry all through the summer when the prophet's been ignoring the truth. Besides, it might be the last chance we get to speak to Luna. It's strange, thinking everyone will be back at Hogwarts without us.
Wow, that actually turned out pretty good with there. I might not have to edit that one. But press F at any time for 4 points, and it'll basically have like a blue light that comes up that'll help you figure out which direction to go when you're walking. So this one we're just kind of learning some more of the basics. And I hit E to talk to Xenophilius.
Hello, Mr. Lovegood.
I trust you know, Mr. Potter, that we at the Quibbler fully supported Dumbledore during his lifetime, and in his death support you just as fully.
Thanks. Is Luna with you?
She lingered in that charming little garden. Such a glorious infestation of gnomes. Or, to give them their correct name, the Gernumbly Gardensi. You might want to congratulate Mr. Weasley on them. He was looking for you just now.
Thanks. Yeah, I will.
That's weird. Like I said, so far it's working pretty good. I might have to not have to really edit this part too much. But it might be because I did turn the resolution down to low, so it might make a difference. But getting cast 4 points, and I believe we're gonna. I looked away for a second. What the? Oh, that's why. Oh wait, I am going the wrong way. It's 4 points. Why ain't it working? Oh, it's that way. That's why. Okay. But like I said, we're basically just learning the basics, and then we're basically going to keep doing this part until the Burrow attack. Should be a way to run. Hang on. Let's go to here. I thought control setup. Controls. Move forward, backwards, sprint. Oh, yeah, left shift. Left shift. I'm not sure why it's not working right now. Oh well. If it picks up, then maybe it'll
Mr. Weasley must be up there.
work.
Where do we even start to look for the Horcruxes?
We don't
Where do
even
you
know what
start
they
to
look
begin
like.
with?
Well, Dumbledore managed to find 2. He destroyed the ring.
Oh, there we
and
go.
found
Now
the
we're
locket.
running.
Yeah, but
I don't know if
that
there's a
was
glitch
fake,
or whatnot.
wasn't
Like
it?
I said,
But it looked like the real
there's a
one.
couple of spots in the game
Somewhere
too. Like
there's the real
I didn't get
The
through it. I
real
might have said
Horcrux.
before hand in part 1 before, but I can't remember what all got cut off or whatnot. But
friend of mine went to Beauxbatons with her.
But basically, there's a couple spots where it's like the game won't continue until you get to a different. You stand in like a different spot or something like that. Now in part 2, though, there is a big glitch that I have had many problems trying to get past. But hopefully that won't be the case when we get to it. But there's Mr. Weasley over there.
Mr. Weasley, did you want to speak to us?
Ah, yes. Yes, I did. You see, it turns out that Dumbledore left you things in his will.
All of us?
Yes. To you, Ron, he left his Deluminator. To Hermione, his copy of the Tales of Beedle the Bard. And to you, Harry, he left the snitch you caught in your first Quidditch match. He also left you the sword of Godric Gryffindor. But the Ministry is insisting the sword wasn't Dumbledore's to give away. Not that it matters, because no one can find the sword anyway.
Did he say what these were for?
I'm afraid he didn't. Now, why don't you pop those up to your rooms and come down to the party? We have a wedding to celebrate, don't we?
My mum used to read me the tales of Beedle the Bard.
How are children's stories supposed to help us find the Horcruxes?
Dunno. Maybe Dumbledore just wanted to cheer us up.
Do you think all these things are a clue?
Are there supposed to be fireworks before the wedding?
The Ministry has fallen. The Minister of Magic is dead. They are coming.
Okay, just a real quick disclaimer. That last cutscene, yeah, never mind with the glitch audio being fixed. I had to edit that last one for sure. But basically, now Rufus.
Get into cover!
Quickly! Behind there!
Rufus, whatever his name is, he had to, which of course, to cover, hit the left control. You can, and of course, this is what I was talking about before, where you can hit the right control button to get a better accurate cast, and that will help out too. But of course, they cover to hide behind there, and of course, just use the arrow keys and hit the left control button again to get out of it. But yeah, Rufus, whoever the heck his name is, I always get the Ministers of Magic and this one mixed up. The one is dead. The one who gave although in the movie or in the book, it was not Mr. Weasley. It was the Minister of Magic that gave Harry and Ron all those gifts. Well, not the gifts, all that stuff in his will. Wait, hold space to cast Protego, especially with, you know, a big amount like that. You want to be able to definitely defend yourself a little bit better. This is bad. Close there. There we go. That'll become useful. But I guess everyone's there. But basically we're just getting closer back to the Burrow to make sure everyone's okay, and then we're gonna. That's when, you know, we flee the wedding, and then we head off to start our own little search. Game's lagging a little bit, but that, you know, it's gonna happen. But if the cutscenes are to fix that, that would be good. Just as long as I keep my commentaries in some way. Like I said, the last one was just, it was so messy because I wasn't sure what to expect. But now that I, of course, got the king side, I should be able to do. There's not too many times I take cover. And FYI, though, in this game, there really is no like health thing or anything like that. But if you start seeing a lot of like black smoke start like surrounding your screen, that means that you are getting low on health and you're about to be weak. You'll see that more probably later on. Not so much this round. This round isn't too difficult. Where is that? There you go. Stupid Fire right now is the only spell thing we really know at this point in the game.
We have to get out of here.
We have to get out of here, so we're about to get this guy out, and then I think then we're going to be leaving.
Harry, we need to go.
The minister's gone. They can get in.
Very close to here it is.
Harry, we need to
And
leave.
we're about to get out of here, guys. I'll see you guys in the next part, guys, where we do the streets of London. See you next time, guys.